So, first topic, guys. Let's go ahead and get into it. The MLB lockout has continued today. The MLBPA and the owners still cannot come to an agreement. So we're gonna start with you, Walt. What you think, man? Are we gonna have a season this year? Because it's not
So,
looking that way. You know.
so, so I wonder. Well, with the lockout, I know there's something else. Then they say something about they not doing the steroids and stuff as well. Whatever they're not
Yes,
testing
they're
for.
not testing for it anymore.
So I
So
wonder
Barry
how that's
Bonds
gonna.
will definitely get in.
So I was just about to say. I was just about to say. I wonder if Barry Bonds is about to get in now. So I mean,
Mark
like, so, yeah,
McGuire, not so much. Now let me stop. Let
I
me
do.
so, all of them, So honestly, this is kind of interesting just to see, what I'm saying, if they're going to actually start letting these people into the Hall of Fame now, since they didn't actually, let up
Well,
on the
that's the
steroid.
thing now, right? Is somehow steroids are still illegal. They're just not testing for it. So we're just taking your word for it that you ain't doing it. I guess that's what.
So I guess
and
we're expecting a lot of home runs next year as well. Well, if they
Oh
have
well,
a
yeah,
season.
apparently,
oh yeah, quick
a
big
lot
and
of
long ball. So yeah, we're gonna see a lot
I
of those.
think Bleacher Report put out something today that said a lot of players, no names given, but are asking how can I safely take steroids. But
But
so hey,
you know
man,
what's
it's too bad we got lockout because this might have been the best baseball season in a while. You know what I mean? We're about to see some interesting baseball.
but you know what's interesting though? I was watching a Ken Griffey interview the other day, and honestly, I was kind of taken back. But he said he wasn't surprised that people do it because he was like, you gotta look at it like this. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. If you succeed, you get paid. If you don't succeed, you go back to MLB version of the D League.
Triple
So
A.
it's really, you're trying to sustain this money that's coming in, these contracts, probably some endorsements, depending on who you are. He was like, I'm surprised more people didn't take it. And this is coming from, one of the greatest baseball players ever. Because some of them try to, have dignity. Oh no, you shouldn't take it. It's not good for the game. He's like, professional sports is already hard enough. You trying to keep up with the young guys coming in. You trying to sustain your greatness, the standard you set. He's like,
I
I'm
mean,
not
this
surprised.
happens every couple of years with the league. They change the ball, and then it makes it harder for the batters, and then they change and then the batters do something to counter to and then the pitchers come back with putting something on their hands, tar, resin, whatever, and then it's every year. But I'm not surprised by anymore by this lockout, though, man. I really feel like this happens every couple of years with Major League Baseball. Like this is happening all the time now. Like just every couple of years now, it just seems like they can't ever come to an agreement. I think it's getting tougher for them to make TV deals because let's be honest, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people aren't watching anymore.
I think
Younger
really
people.
the biggest time of the year for baseball is,
October.
well, I would say October and the All-Star game. Because the home run derby, that's their version
I
of
even feel like that's
three-point
kind of like
competition.
depleting in somewhat in itself though. Like that, they All-Star game. Like I just feel
Oh, it
like
is. It is because it's really. I think really the thing about baseball, so many damn games,
it's a lot.
182 games. Like,
It's a lot.
bruh,
Yeah, 162 games, man. Like they got to cut that at least to
62.
120 or something. But I don't know. Are you guys surprised by this though? Like just that they couldn't come to another agreement?
You know what?
I'm really not.
You
Not
know
at all.
what though?
Like I
I
said, just
would
because with
wonder.
it being years with them, my fault. Just with it going on for a few years now, so I'm not surprised at all.
But you would also wonder, like, what is the problem? Like, like I know, ESPN and put out, the players say this, but I wonder what is the real problem. Because honestly, the way I mean, looking at it from the outside in, us, none of us being professional baseball players, you would think everything's good. It seemed like every year somebody's signing a 5-year, $350 million contract. Now, granted, that's only the top stars. Maybe the smaller guys, the guys that don't really play as much, are they requesting more money, or because I know that got to be hard living. You traveling, 81 times out the year. You in a new state. You playing back to backs, or double headers, or baseball is like basketball. They could play 5 games in 6 days
Mhm.
and be in
Well,
five different states.
it's already been shortened 2 games at least, so it'll be a little bit shorter this year, I guess.
Well, I just, I would like to, hopefully those guys can come to an agreement because, a lot of these fans that are diehard baseball fans, they missing out. Who's to say, somebody just
Yeah, I hate to see, even if you're not the biggest baseball fan, like I hate to see people who are
Yeah.
lose their favorite sport, but
Yeah, I was just about to say. I mean, hopefully they can at least get a half a season or something to where they can figure out something between both parties. And like I said, for the people that are, like you said, hard baseball fans, not me, but
yeah,
but the people that are, I hope they do come to agreement so they can figure something out though.
true.